after geometric series, let's go to the next concept, that is called arithmetico-geometrico series. Arithmetico-geometrico series. Now see, in this series, the numbers will either increase or decrease by an addition or subtraction factor and a multiplication factor acting simultaneously, which itself can increase, decrease or remain constant. बोला तो definition नहीं लिखनी है, definition मत लिखना कोई भी, ठीक है, कहीं नहीं पूछी जाएगी, ना तो ये सही है. See, the concept of arithmetico-geometrico series says कि in this series, reading left to right, my terms will either increase or decrease, right? And if the terms are increasing or decreasing, an addition or subtraction factor would be involved along with a multiplication factor. And both these factors, they are going to act simultaneously. Acting simultaneously means that both the factors, they are going to act on the same set of terms, as well as both the factors can act at the same time. Acting simultaneously means both the factors, they can act at the same time, as well as both the factors can act on the same set of terms. तो कहने का मतलब यह है कि if my given series would have been of arithmetico-geometrico nature, then moving from first term to the second term with a multiplication factor, a definite addition or subtraction factor would be involved. Then second to third, again with a multiplication factor, a definite addition or subtraction factor would be involved. Right? तो एक टर्म से दूसरे टर्म पर जाने पर दोनों फैक्टर्स लगेंगे, मल्टीप्लिकेशन के साथ एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन भी लगेगा, ठीक है. And these addition or subtraction factor, they itself can increase, decrease or remain constant. For example, reading left to right, 3, 7, 17, 39, 85 and next term needs to be found. So reading left to right, I see that my terms are increasing. My terms are increasing and now see, अब आप क्वेश्चन को पढ़ते पढ़ते ये डिस्कार्ड कर सकते हैं कि सीरीज ज्योमेट्रिक है कि नहीं, राइट? बिकॉज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ ज्योमेट्रिक सीरीज सेज दैट थ्रू आउट योर सीरीज द नेक्स्ट रिटर्न टर्म शुड बी अ मल्टीपल ऑफ द प्रीवियस टर्म. Now see, 3 and 7 are what kinds of numbers? Prime numbers. 3 and 7 are what kinds of numbers? Prime numbers, right? So throughout your series, right, as I read these terms left to right, throughout the series, I see that the terms are increasing and as I see that 3 and 7 are prime numbers. And we know that very well कि prime number के केवल दो ही factor होते हैं, एक तो numeral 1 and number itself. So this tells me because 3 and 7 are prime numbers, so whatever I multiply in 3, I will never get 7. Whatever I multiply in 3, I'll never get 7. So remember that anywhere in your series, if next return term is not a direct multiple of the previous term, the series will not be of geometric nature. Anywhere in your series, if next return term is not a multiple of the previous term, the series will not be of geometric nature. ठीक है. For example, here 7 is not a direct multiple of 3. The series is not of geometric nature. ये क्वेश्चन को पढ़ते ही पढ़ते हम बता सकते हैं. So now reading left to right, the series is not geometric. So reading left to right, as I see the terms are increasing, and suppose if this series would have been of arithmetic nature, then there would be an addition factor involved, right? So addition factor between 3 and 7 is 4. Addition factor between 7 and 17 is 10. Addition factor between 17 and 39 is 22. Addition factor between 39 and 85 is 46. Now, are these addition factors making any sense to you? No. Since these addition factors initially will not make a sense to you, but if you observe them closely, you can see that the difference between 4 and 10 is 6. The difference between 10 and 12 is, 10 and 22 is 12. And the difference between 22 and 46 is 24. So now if I see that the next difference between the addition factor was twice the previous difference. For example, 12 was twice of 6, 24 was twice of 12. So the next difference between the addition factor is twice the previous one. So next difference between the addition factor should be twice of 24, that is 48. So next addition factor should be at a gap of 48. So 46 plus 48, my next addition factor should be 94, and 85 plus 94, I'll get 178. See, we found factors of the factors of the factors. 3 लेयर तक गया, थोड़ा सा लेंदी हो जाता है लेकिन आंसर आ जाता है, ठीक है. Now, as I was saying, कि reading left to right, initially let's say if this 4, 10, 22 did not made any sense to me, I will say that the series is not of arithmetic nature. If the series is not of arithmetic nature, not of geometric nature, then it could be arithmetico-geometrical nature. Now in arithmetico-geometrical series with the multiplication factor, a addition or subtraction factor is also involved. So the nearest multiple of 3 to 7 is 6. Now 3 2s are 6 plus 1, will it give me 7? Yes. See, with the multiplication factor, addition factor was involved. Now the nearest multiple of 7 to 17 is 14. 7 2s are 14 plus 1 it will be, plus 3 it will be 17. See, with the multiplication factor, addition factor was involved. Now the nearest multiple of 17 to 39 is 34. 17 2s are 34 plus 5 it is 39. See, with the multiplication factor, addition factor was involved. Now see, as I can see, every time my multiplication factor was constant, into 2 into 2 into 2, but my addition factor increased with 2. From 1 it became 3, 3 it became 5. So my addition factor is increasing with 2, but my multiplication factor is constant. Suppose if this continues, then next factor should be into 2, multiplication will remain constant and addition factor will increase with 2, so into 2 plus 7. Now 39 into 2 is 78 plus 7 it is 85, right? So continuing with that, next time it should be into 2 plus 9. 85 into 2 170 plus 9 179. इसके बाद लिखिए fourth type, that is called mixed series. Now the definition of mixed series says कि in this series the numbers will either increase or decrease by an addition or subtraction factor or a multiplication factor acting alternatively, and these factors they itself can increase, decrease or remain constant. See, unlike in arithmetico geometrico where the factors were acting simultaneously, that means they were acting at the same time as well as on the same set of terms. In mixed series, the factors are going to behave alternatively. Acting alternatively means either the factors can behave in alternate manner or the factors can behave on alternate terms also. Factors behaving in alternate manner means that, let's say, from first to second term, right, if there is a multiplication factor involved, then second to third it would be addition or subtraction, then third to fourth again multiplication, then fourth to fifth again addition or subtraction. तो यहाँ पे फैक्टर्स का ऑर्डर क्या क्या बन सकता है, मल्टीप्लाई प्लस मल्टीप्लाई प्लस मल्टीप्लाई प्लस और प्लस मल्टीप्लाई प्लस मल्टीप्लाई प्लस मल्टीप्लाई और मल्टीप्लाई माइनस मल्टीप्लाई माइनस मल्टीप्लाई माइनस और माइनस मल्टीप्लाई माइनस मल्टीप्लाई माइनस मल्टीप्लाई और प्लस माइनस प्लस माइनस प्लस माइनस और माइनस प्लस माइनस प्लस माइनस प्लस. The factors can behave in alternate manner as well as they can act on alternate terms also, and these factors they itself can increase, decrease or remain constant. So now let's take this example 4, 6, 12, 14, 28, 30 and next term needs to be found. As I read these terms left to right, I see that the terms are increasing, and suppose if this series would have been of arithmetic nature, then there would be an addition factor involved. So addition factor between 4 and 6 is 2. Addition factor between 16 and 12 is 6. Addition factor between 12 and 14 is 2. Addition factor between 14 and 28 is 14. Addition factor between 28 and 30 is 2. So now see, this is absolute clear to me that in alternate one of the addition factor is 2. because देखिए +2 फिर एक गैप फिर +2 फिर एक गैप फिर +2. So in alternate one of the addition factor is +2, but these remaining alternate addition factors +6 and +14 they are not making any sense to me. So instead of saying कि adding 14 in 14 to make it 28 or 6 in 6 to make it 12, if I multiply 6 with 2, will I get 12? Yes. If I multiply 14 with 2, will I get 28? Yes. See, now my factors are behaving in alternate manner, plus, multiply, plus, multiply, plus. So next it should be multiply. And every time my multiplication factor was constant, that was into 2, 30 into 2, I'll get 60. अब मेरी बात को ध्यान से सुनिए. You started your question by the logic of arithmetic series, and that arithmetic series directly took you to the logic of mixed series. तो ऐसा मत सोच के चलिएगा कि अगर हम स्टार्टिंग से क्वेश्चन करें तो हमेशा टाइम लगेगा, नहीं. Most of the time this will happen कि you will start your question from the very scratch from arithmetic, but it will take you to a particular type that your given series would be arithmetico, geometrico और mixed. आपको वो अर्थमेटिक का लॉजिक लगाते ही समझ में आ जाएगा कि नहीं यहाँ तो अर्थमेटिको ज्योमेट्रिको लगना चाहिए, नहीं यहाँ तो मिक्स्ड का लॉजिक लगना चाहिए. ठीक है ना. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आप रैंडमली लेंगे, एक एक टाइप को रैंडमली चेक नहीं करना है, एक प्रॉपर सीक्वेंस में चेक करिए. पहले अरिथमेटिक देखिए, फिर ज्योमेट्रिक देखिए, क्योंकि देखिए ज्योमेट्रिक को डिस्कार्ड करने में बहुत टाइम नहीं लगता है, फिर अर्थमेटिक और ज्योमेट्रिक को देखिए, फिर मिक्स देखिए।
अब एग्जाम की तैयारी को और बेहतर करने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें।